So our next important topic is going to be grip. So having a good grip allows me to shoot quicker, and it also allows me to keep this handgun from having certain kinds of malfunctions when I'm shooting. So we got our handgun here, right? It's empty. When we're having this recoil, it's not from the bullet exploding in the barrel, right? It's from our slide reciprocating to the back, and it's causing the gun to go like this. So when we're talking about grip, we want a high grip, high in the back strap, tang, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna have that grip high in the back, and that allows us to keep this gun from going like this as much because we got it locked in, right? Now, if we had it lower down like this, obviously we're gonna have more kickback. So having that good high grip on that trigger hand is a good starting place to have. Now, our next point is going to be our friction. So we're talking about friction, we're talking about our support hand. So now we want to marry that support hand up with the other side of the gun. A good reference point that I like to use when I'm teaching or I'm shooting is, one, I take that first index finger knuckle and I'm just going to put it on that trigger guard right there. That's going to get me in a good spot every single time when I go to marry up my support hand. Now I take these bottom three fingers and I like to put them inside the grooves of my other hand. One, it is a good reference point, and two, it keeps my hand from slipping when I'm shooting, meaning I have to adjust because of the recoil, right? When I marry it up, I'm putting that knuckle on that trigger guard, I'm marrying my grooves up with my fingers, and I'm death gripping with that support hand as I present. Now everybody says, just grip the handgun as hard as possible with both hands. Yes and no. The harder I grip with my trigger hand, the gun begins to do this, right? It begins to shake. Also, the harder you grip, what happens? You lose dexterity in your trigger finger and your ability to quickly pull the trigger. So, what I believe is if you grip that handgun as firm as possible with your trigger hand, it allows it and keeps it in your hand without going anywhere, then that's hard enough. Whatever allows you to grip it as firm as possible without losing control and still have good dexterity of that trigger finger. Now on the support hand side, I want to grip the crap out of this gun. I want to grip the crap out of this gun in my hand, and I really want to control that gun with my support hand and my thumbs forward grip. From there, we got one other point of grip that we can use if you want. And when we're presenting it out, think of a vise. And a vise, we're squeezing, right? So if I put this away, as we're squeezing, I'm thinking squeezing with my hands together. That's going to hold the back of that pistol and keep it from recoiling just that much more. So I got a firm grip with my trigger finger or my trigger hand. I got a strong death grip with my support hand, and I'm vicing as I present.